Hello everyone, welcome to a new modern video. We're playing Omnath, Locus of Creation. This card used to be the bane of modern existence for a while. Then they banned Orion, they banned Up the Beanstalk, they banned Fury. Modern also MH3 came out, and this deck hasn't been a thing for a very long time now. But today we are playing it because this deck did very well last weekend in Canada. There was two tournaments, I believe, when this deck came, I believe first and second. So that's very impressive. What we have is a loop as well. Actually, a friend of mine did this loop to me in Cube the other day, out of nowhere. Well, instead of Orm's Chant, he had actual Time Walk, but Eternal Witness plus Ephemerate plus Orm's Chant plus the Fairy wins the game. Because every turn you Orm's Chant your opponent kicked. It's basically like Isaac Scepter, but of course Eternal Witness has other application. You can get back Solitude and Solitude again. You have Quantum Reader and Stock Up, so you do have ways to get card advantage. There's even 3 copies of Vren and 6. Once upon a time, this card was named Vren and Ticks because it was very expensive. Now this card is 2 ticks. So when people, this deck used to be 2,000 ticks on Magic Online. So yes, Quantum Reader is very expensive, but everything else is just, I don't know. Even in paper, I remember buying Renin 6 for 80. Because I had 3, because I bought them for Legacy, then they banned it in Legacy. I bought the 4th one for 80 euros. And now it's, I don't know, probably 20. So, typical buy high, never sell shenanigans. And if you're watching this video, you probably own this deck. Plus, people that play this deck used to be, used to play old foil. Okay, let's go. This hand has lands and spells, but the spells are not great. I'll keep though. I can't mulligan for lands, for spells 3 lands. Looking for a Stock Up, a Quantum Riddler. There it is. That's a Stock Up I wanted. A. Let me take a look at the mana base of the deck. Is there basic island? Yes, there is. Let's just go top and go. Okay. Let me go discharge before my opponent can achieve delirium. Alright, let's go. Island Stock Up. Definitely what this deck needs to get some proper card advantage engines. I'm gonna get Riddler for sure. Opponent has missed the land drop too. I'm assuming they're playing Prowess. So I can either get Stock Up. I think I'm gonna get Stock Up. In case it's not Prowess, but actually our counterspell deck, I just want to have 2 threats. So if they go like land, go, and I jam one of the things and they counter, I just have a second one. No, it's Prowess, is not. Okay, let's just go a Riddler Ephemerate. I'm thinking maybe I could also go Orange Chant given my hand. Yeah, let's do that. So that the Channeler has to crush into the Riddler. Well, there's no forest in this deck. Weird. It's weird to put Mr. Rainforest and no forests. I guess there's the island. Okay, so the way I should have fetched was with this one plains, sorry, with this one island and with this one plains. I would have saved some life. Anyway, let's get a blue land. Maybe Steam Bands or Hollow Fountain. Or Breeding Pool. Yeah, Breeding Pool is better. Because I have, Turn of Witness in my deck. So this one I draw. This one I Ephemerate. And then with that one I Worms Chant. So this is the classic Worms Chant card disadvantage, but you're gaining so much value from your cards that you don't care. Now, they're living in a great moment. Dwarf Rage, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the late night entertainment. Welcome, yeah. I also do videos on YouTube, so you can watch them in the day as well. Opponent goes Mutagenic Growth. For color throwback. Okay. I don't have Solitude. If I knew my opponent was Prowess, I would have taken Solitude over Stock Up. Anyway, this thing is Double Strike. The plots show off and attack. Um, I'd be either chumping or taking 12. I think I can take 12. I have Omnath next turn. I can take 12 here. Then I go Ephemerate. Yeah, this is an easy Teferi Orange Chant. Looking for a Turn of Witness for the win. And now they have to crush the Channeler into the Riddler. Because this has to attack every turn. I definitely want to gain life, so let's just go Omnath. I want to leave that up. Draw. Discharge. Let's go land. Let's go pick up, and I pass. I want to attack with a Riddler. I don't think so, because they have this show off over there. Worry? It's gonna be hard to lose this one. Show off. Iteration. I'm gonna let him do everything. Just knowing that you have Teferi and they can't respond is so safe with removal in hand. Uh, I guess I'm gonna just minus no targets. Alright, let me go stock up. I'm gonna find a land for sure. Let Last famous words. Oh, wow, actually, it didn't find a land. That's okay. I'm gonna get Orim's Chant and Eternal Witness, and that's the lock. That is the lock. So the lock is, well, to be honest, I don't need to do the lock. Let's just do this attack, GG. I didn't even need to spend for mana because I had the energy from this charge. Well, whatever. Uh, against them, I don't think so. Is this deck a meta killer? Is this an anti-meta deck? Turn where chant is applied to me. Can you plot show off? They said it wasn't possible. They did so at the PT final. I think Igor enchant and he suspend the Lotus Bloom. I think they said it wasn't possible, but I don't remember. Actually, ran in 6. It's fine. Yeah, Eternal Witness. Ran in 6 is worse than Eternal Witness, to be honest. Suspend is different than plot. Oh, okay, so you can plot, but you can't suspend. Man, these hands are so bad. Keep. Alright, multi 6. Preordain. Untapped. Untapped. Bad news. I was hoping my opponent would be scared. They were not scared. They were not scared. You don't have priority to deal 1 damage only. That yeah, this thing it comes into play equipped. So you always have to deal at least 2. Mana cycle. Not exciting, but definitely needs so in my hand. Maybe my hand was a mulligan. It's really bad. Oh wow, they don't have anything. Crazy. I mean, me neither. Me neither. Sorry, Teferi. I know you're a good guy, but I just want lands or Wrath of the Skies here. Stop giving me these cards. All right, let's go stock up. Looking for Solitude at least, and a land. Huh. I definitely need to Orim's Chant. I think I'm actually gonna get 2 lands here. And then Orim's Chant you. Spell Pierce. Yeah, not paying. Did you have fun with Power Cube? Yeah, I have the Power Cube video coming out today on my channel. Alright, let's go Omnath. Oh wait, I can't do Omnath. Alright, let's go stock up then. Actually, yeah, stock up makes sense. Looking for Solitude, so I can Solitude Ephemerate. Oh shit, Spell Pierce. Alright, now I'm dead. I'll never know what's on top. Oh, the Solitude was on top. I would have shuffled to pay 2 for the Spell Pierce. Would you like to play first? Yes. Mulligan. Eep. What to bottom? I mean, I'm super far away from casting both of these cards. It's either Witness or Riddler. I think I'm gonna go for... Man, Witness is so far away to be cast, but I think it may be needed. We found a deck with worse mana base than Zoo? Maybe. A Land Channeler. I feel like last game, if I play around the Spell Pierce there, maybe I have a chance? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, time to get Spell Pierced. Time to get Spell Pierced. No? Okay. That's good. 2 for 1. Let's go. Duration strong. Preordained. Yeah, the Arena Cube is cool. Again, I got to play with it. The Vintage Arena Cube. I got to play with it last week. The video are up already. I think LSV posted it. Mine is gonna be posted tomorrow. The Mango Cube on Magical Line also will happen. In I don't know when. I uploaded my article to them. They have to post that, and then I guess put the cards online. I don't know when that's gonna happen. I got preview access to it. Yeah, yeah, last week. I'd love to draw a land that can cast my spells. That does not, unfortunately, cast any spell. I don't want to go Orange Chant. Maybe now I have to. I'm going to combat here. I think I'll just let you go to combat. I don't want to go Worm's Chant kicked. I go Spell Pierce and I take a million damage. Let's just take this. Let's see. Bolt me. They announced my cube is coming on November 5th. Really? I've missed that announcement. Thank you. Alright, I want a solution now. The question is, what am I pitching? Reflecting Pool Modern League? Reflecting Pool sucks. I remember people were playing that in Dual Commander last year when I was playing that format. Reflecting Pool is just the worst. Um, I think I'm gonna pitch the Fairy. In yesterday weekly announcement. Okay. Fortunately, no Ephemerate. And Bolt me again. And Lava Dart me. I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, I was never able to play my spells, so... Definitely got called screwed a lot this match. I mean, Game Twitter was a better way to play it, though. So few fetch lands. I feel like I never have fetch lands. Imagine having Ren and 6. Imagine drawing Bren and 6. What about shocking the stomping ground, kick chant, and pay the peers? Sure, but like, they have only 2 Sweep Spear, 1, 2, and I was a 16. You know? If you have to, like, Orange Chant every turn, what do you do next turn? What's your plan next turn? Orange Chant is not a plan. No, I didn't take Booster Tutor. I drafted a classic Mango special of, like, random colors, random combos, random synergies. I cycled this Riddler and pass. Playing against Goryo, it seems. Starting a tracks, huh? Okay. I took stock up, which is wild. Because not only at 2, but... I mean, I don't know, I guess they really don't care. Have I played Legacy lately? I haven't. Last time I played Legacy was in August when I went to Belgium to play the Eternal Mania event. 3 days of Legacy. Very, very big events. Sure. Opponent also probably mana screwed here. Okay. Well, they know I have Solitude, so for sure they're not gonna go for Ephemerate. Man, it's so wild to take stock up there. It can't be the right choice. I don't know. I can't believe that it was the right choice. Oh, you have subtlety. That's what you have. Oh, okay. Do you think Gore is still a good choice for the next RC? I think so, yeah. Alright, let's go. I can go Teferi Solitude. I can go, if that's subtlety, I'd have to choose, basically. But I think that's subtlety the way they're playing. I can also just go stock up, find a land, and then Orange Chant to an upkeep. That's pretty bad, though. That's pretty bad. I just kind of hate the Orange Chant play. But also, I think I should make a land drop. I'm gonna land. Ephemerate can give me a future where I draw a witness and win the game. Game so far. Isn't gonna get Ephemerate here. Just pass. I don't actually want to Orange Chant you. I want to Orange Chant you and have to Fairy down. I'm just gonna get a red land here. Go. For damage. Yeah, they pass. Nice. Gonna get a red land. Parlor. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I could also jam Omnath. Opponent doesn't really have answers to that. Right? There's no counter spells. You can go Solitude, I guess, but it's fine. Fine if you do. Your opponent consigned the trigger of Quantum Riddler. Yeah, I guess on Magical Liner stays. Okay. That's Solitude. Pitch Solitude, sure. Sure. They have two cards in hand. They're ephemerating that. Hmm. I think it's time to kill the Riddler now. Because now they would be drawing two cards. Eh, let's think about this. Uh, don't Orms chant you? I don't think so. I think Orms chanting you doesn't accomplish anything in upkeep. I mean, you have like you don't have the Goryo. What do you have? Maybe you top deck Riddler. So I'm just gonna go top land here. Surveil. And then I go Solitude. Okay, so maybe an upkeep. No, an upkeep is bad because they can Faithful Mending draw more. So yeah, just do it now. They can have another Ephemerate, I guess. But whatever. I mean, if it is, it happens. It happens. I think this is correct. Yeah, they have one card. Again, if they draw Goryo, it's very bad news. So I think you drew Swamp, so I don't know what's your card left, but it shouldn't be that good. Okay, and now we can go land to fairy. Land to fairy. And go take up Orm's Gift. Yeah. I want to cast Orm's Chant after Teferi is in play. See, I was like extremely patient with use Orm's Chant, but I think it was correct. And now I can go. Okay. I can go stock up. Huh? Taken. Solitude Omnath. Play Ren and Tix. Get Becca land. What do I do with Teferi? I can't. Nothing. Yeah, they conceded. Yeah, because I need upkeep. I Orm's Chant you again, and then I don't know what happens. Alright, you go. Only one surgical. Actually, the original list had 3 surgical, 0 Ashiok. But on Magical Line, I play against Amulet every league, so I decided to add some Amulet hate. Which obviously leaves me without more surgicals. Shook doesn't seem great in this matchup. But so is Galvanic Discharge. And against Frog, I guess you can discharge the Frog. Yeah, probably Omnath is just bad. No, Charm was bad against Amulet, yeah. It's only really good against Tron. Mulligan. Ah, keep. I think at bottom planes. Hoping that this Ren and 6 carries the mana base. Let's go Parlor. Yeah, same play as my opponent. Psychic Frog. That's okay. Ooh. This is juicy. I can lure them into discarding 2 cards, and then I go Solitude. It's not a bad play. Oh, wow. When F6'd. Guess they didn't care. Yeah, they have another one. Sure. Gonna get a green-white land here. Well, maybe green-blue. Yeah. Big red blue. Ephemerate. I think I don't want it. Let's go Ren and Ticks. I think I'm gonna go Solitude Pitch Orim's Chant. I'm gonna do that after the Fetch Surveil though. This way I don't have Consign to Memory up. Okay. They don't Fetch Surveil. Which make me think they do have Consign to Memory. I go Orim's Chant Solitude, but I'm left with nothing. I think I just have to let him draw. Branch, who would think for the 10th month? Riddler? Yeah. Wish I had Ephemerate now. Yeah. Did they go Ephemerate? They don't. Oh, I think they consigned this now. Yeah, they did have consign. That was a good read. Go for a Surveil. I think that's good. Let's go for the discharge here. I already have one energy in my pool, so it's very hard for them to save that frog. They discard Goryo's Vengeance. I can even ping it with Bren. They discard Goryo's Vengeance. Oh, they punted. I forgot I had one energy from before. But even then, they would have been able to... I guess they could have discarded a whole land. Anyway, Riddler, they have two cards. I'm doing nothing here. I'm just gonna go Tapling go. I'll let him kill my Bren. Bren has done its job. Yeah, I'll let you kill my Bren. Bren really did his job. He gave me 3 lands. That's okay. So glad from the loan, basically. And you play another Riddler with 1 card in hand. Yeah, you draw 3 now. Yeah, I think this is game over now. Uh, at a stage like this where we're just trading card for card, drawing 3s. Big blowout. Alright, let's try like Omnath, Fetch Land, Solitude. They go Dispute. They go Subtlety. Makes sense. Yeah, f6 there. Should have definitely played a Sergeant Response. Still losing to this 2 Riddler in Warp though. Alright, let's go game 3. I think it was only one in Warp Zone. The other one was pitched to Subtlety, but yeah. Shouldn't have f6, I guess. Hmm. Man, this deck, you gotta be on the spot. Okay. How with Fountain? I need what? Sacred Stomping Ground? I guess Stomping Ground lets me have all the colors. Do I care about that? Maybe I just get a blue-green Survey Land. Yeah, blue-green Survey Land I think makes sense. Uh, Tap land or more Survey lands? I think Tap land. Building the choice with that Windswept Teeth. Holding up Dispute for Frog. My question is, what do I do next turn? It's not easy. Should f4 more and f6 less? Yeah. I never f4. We got f6. I stock up better than the versatile console of our charts. Alright, let me actually f4. Let's see what happens. I think f4 is, if nothing happens, I don't know. On Magical Line, f4 does nothing for me. Are you sure it does something? What is it again? No, wait. What is it again? Is it 2? You mean pass until response? Let's see. Alright, I click 2. Let's see what happens. I guess 2 is like, yeah, pass until response makes sense. I'm gonna go Parlor Pass. Yeah, the fix stock up again. Yeah, it's wild. Alright, let me click 2 again. Yeah, I use Tan very much, which is yield until end step. Alright, here I could go stock up. I have dispute for your dispute. Is it that I don't have F4? I mean, F is gone. Like, if I click 4, does nothing, right? It's just no. I do 0 a lot. 6 and 5 a lot. 2 I never use. 1 I do a lot. Alright. Is it Teferi or is it stock up? It's maybe Teferi. Is Breeding Pool in this deck? Yeah. See what happens. Teferi? Is Teferi down? If Teferi resolves, it presents me the problem of, do I plus and let it die to Prismatic Ending, or do I minus? Oh wow, Subtlety. Pitch consigned to memory. I'll leave it on top. Seems like a good card. You ephemerate. I guess you have Quantum Riddler. You want to draw 2 cards? Buongiorno, Bino. You passed. Yeah, let's go Teferi. Hmm. Wow. Sure. Guess I should have gone Lush 4 to go first. I wasted a Surveil. 2 cards in hand only. Quantum Riddler, thank God. Thank God they played all their. I guess if at Teferi they couldn't have gone their Ephemerate. Alright. What am I doing? I think I can go stock up Teferi this turn. Okay. I'm gonna go what Plains Riddler. When I cast Riddler, I can go whatever. Let's just go Plains Teferi first. I definitely bounce. Draw. Is it a good draw? It's not too good. Let's see, if they go land a Riddler, it's fine. I can just solve that. Oh, wow. Love it. Gonna go land discharge. I think I want to warp this Riddler. I don't think I need the body. And this way I can, I mean, ideally draw other spells, but I just cast a full retail next turn. That looks amazing, does it? Yeah, thank you. I'll just do my mana base many games at this point. I think if I draw land, I want to waste the discharges to draw 2 with the Riddler. Yeah, I think I'll do that. This deck does look shit and amazing depending on the mana base. Yeah, exactly. I can go like Warp Riddler, discharge it. Maybe I should cast these things. I don't know. Opponent. Pass priority, I have to fairy. You can't do anything. Click F6 in my turn, please. Thank you. Cycle gain 3 energy, exactly. That's what it is. 1 mana cycle gain 3 energy. Draw 2. I'm gonna message. Click 6. Click 6, please. Thank you. Do I have a... whatever. I'll go witness. What do I even return? I guess I return dispute. Go. I think the fair and play should make automatic F6 on the opponent. Well, there's always Otawara, but yeah. That's the cool thing of Arena. Alright, take a bathroom break, come back for a round. 12. Never less than 12. Alright, I'll keep this hand. Right in 6 will carry. Buongiornissimo. Thank you for the sub. All I needed to make you sub was to play Brandon 6, it turns out. How are you meant to use Orm's Chant against normal decks? That's a very good question. Most of the time that card sucks, but some other times if you have like card advantage in play or in end, it's good to play Orm's Chant. Most of the time it's just not great. I agree with you. All right. Uh, what do your opponent? His opponent is on the Jeskai deck. It seems. Do I want to Solitude now or wait until I can cast a Renetix? I think Ren is gonna be important to just pick up lands that I don't mind to just go Solitude here. I think I want to go Solitude in begin combat though, so they can't dash in your Ragavan. Voice of Victory. Voice of Victory is a good card. Was this a mulligan retroactively? I mean, you can mulligan. I keep these hands. We need to decide which land to get. I think I'm thinking about getting a Hedge Maze here. Hedge Maze Sacred Foundry, I think, is the best combination. Yeah. I guess this is not good because I have a Mr. Rainforest which does not get Sacred Foundry. So I should have gotten a land that can be get by every fetch land. Anyway, Witness to the bin, and then I go Solitude. And now I have to draw land. Okay. Can go Secret Foundry into Ren and 6. Return and pass, but still seems a very, very hard game to win. The opponent may also have Blood Moon in their deck. Alright, let's go to the next game. I have Wrath of the Skies, and that's it. Uh, what do we side out? Maybe it's one stock up, maybe a witness, maybe just one orange chant. Yeah, that's a keep for my game number 2. So in my deck I have Plains Island. That's it. Um, which land do I want to get? I think Hedge Maze once again makes sense. Maybe, no, actually, it needs to be a white land so that I can go Ephemerate. It's pretty impossible for me to Ephemerate this turn, though. I guess it needs to be a red land in case I draw Discharge. So maybe it just has to be Elegant Parlor. Yeah, let's go Elegant Parlor Edge Maze. Let's do that. Good draw. Very good draw. Either this and then, or maybe Riddler would have been the best draw, actually. Sorry for the misclick. Okay, we've got Riddler, and we've got Ephemerate. And pass. Yeah, just to... Alright, that's fine. Should have also just fetched for Island. Yeah. Yeah, this match was a disaster. I think I fetched for Island, actually not that bad in a shape, but yeah, the Bloodman here. I think if I fetch for Island, I'm not that bad. Like, so I apologize for this game. This game was up to me. Yeah, also that video did amazing. Best performing one in the last month. Your big face. Let me see. Let me see how much money did your big face made me so far. Let's see, let's see. In one day, let's go analytics. In one day, no wait, that's the month. Yeah, I was like, what the yeah. Sorry, let me check. It's honestly one of the most fun things to have a YouTube channel. It's just so that you can look at the stats. Let's see, analytics. No, Porcabo, yeah. How do you? Oh yeah, I can see it now. No, oh, 0. Okay, no, it's too early. It's too early. But so far, your video got 2,000 hours, and two new subscribers. Crazy. You and Ivan cleared our shelf in your living room to put a trophy. Nice. The big teardrop trophy. That's nice. All right. You're going to the MXP. What is that event? What is that again? Is MXP like quote unquote this the SCG tour of the West Coast? Oh no, it's not. I'll take a screenshot to this. I think the caption is going to be something like, the year is 2022. You just spent 70 euro to buy a Brennan 6. You win the die roll. Your opponent goes turn 1 Ragavan. You play your Brennan 6, kill their Ragavan. Life is good. They play their second land, dash their Ragavan to kill your Bren. Man, this game really brings you back. These games brings you back. I think I'm gonna defend my Bren, yeah. I need lands. You're moving to Seattle? Nice. What for? You're gonna work for Watsy? Are you making the new Dragon Ball Z set? Coral Tayton, thank you for the prime sub. I want them to make Dragon Ball Z. Will they ever do it? Your event in Phoenix in August was bad. No. I'm sorry. Yeah, events are expensive, man. Events are expensive. I mean, you know what I mean. You know what it is. You pay a lot of things with your entry fee. Remember, many years ago, I played a Paupergeddon, and the tournament entry was like something ridiculous, like 15 euros. And I was like, come on, guys, you should charge more. What's 15 euros for a tournament? You're like hosting a 300 people tournament. It should be more. Like, no, but it's Pauper. It's to be cheap and everything. And then every year after that, it went up 10 euros, and now it's 50 euros. It it is kind of like, yeah. And it's gonna be 60 next year and 70 the year after. you know, it is how life is these days. Rooms are more and more expensive. They want to always do more coverage, more judges, more prizes. You're going to Spotlight Liverpool and accommodation is so unreasonable expensive. Yeah, yeah. When I when they announced this stuff, listen, this is like organizing suggestion from a person who has organized a lot of events in his life. When they announce tournaments, the first thing you do is go on booking.com and purchase a um, refundable refundable ticket or whatever it's called, a cancellation. You just reserve a cancel, like they announce whatever Spotlight Series Leon in March. You don't know if you're going. Just go on booking.com and get a hotel at a random place. It doesn't have to be like, just maybe if you want to look more, you can look for a convention center. Just ask ChatGPT, where's the convention center in Lyon, and you just get a hotel next to there, and then you can cancel. And then whatever it is, you just uncancel it. And I did that for Liverpool as soon as they announced it. So, but my room is actually super cheap, like actual very very cheap. Then they offered me to do coverage, so they gave me a room, but I didn't cancel my room. I gave it to like Pivo, True Hero, and other people who are going because they said it's like so much cheaper than any other option. Yeah. I'm such a big. I just love to organize events, like to find the proper flight, the proper hotel. It's like organizing my card collection. You know, to do it for me, it's fun. To do it for other people, it's less fun. I usually just do it for me and people. All right, Riddler kills Bren. Apparently, yeah. What's in London? You're talking about the Flesh and Blood calling that they briefly announced. I feel like I haven't been to England for a very long time for Magic. As a European now, you have to do like a pass where you pay 13 euros, something like that, like £10, I think. Oh, there's a spotlight in London next year. Oh, cool, cool. I didn't know that. I saw it. It's one in Lyon, a one in Beijing that I definitely will go to. Ooh, Eternal Witness, strong. What Spotlight? It's like a fake name for a GP, but it's a GP. Omnath, Riddler, go. It's a GP, but no pro points. Because God forbid, the current organized play system has a system outside of the PT. God forbid they make the event appealing to go to. No, it's not that it's not appealing. It's just, come on, just do the pro points. So good. Oh yeah, no, it's very easy. It's just that, 13 euros that before you didn't have to pay. It's like an extra tax. Again, it's fine, but before you didn't have to pay, and now you do. All right, we got the combo. Ephemerate. Eh, I get more stock up. Okay, so I think I want to go actually stock up because I want to find the fairy. Kill the dog. Attack. It's a little less grindy. Yeah, I mean they took away the grindy and they give you nothing. I mean before you could also not grind. There was also that option. Now, you sure you don't have the grind, but you get nothing in return, right? We beat Vinifino's deck, game one. Let me set it out here. They eliminated FOMO. Exactly. They eliminated FOMO and they gave you nothing in return. Like, I don't know. People were like, oh no, but you felt like you had to go to the tournament. You didn't have to go to the tournament. You didn't. You could also not participate. It's like, I don't know, you see a menu with good food, and you're like, oh, but now I have to get good food. No, you can just get whatever you want. Anyway, we got an announcement. There's a limited PT. I don't know how to qualify. Maybe probably will just be another thing that passes by, and sure, that's okay. I love limited PTs. I've done back to back top 8 in the GP Vegas. But again, GP is just so much more fun than PTQs on Sunday. Oh, whatever. I don't want to always complain. But I feel like I always complain. I always complain whenever I talk about OP. Always. I can never not complain. Stock up is very good in this matchup. I don't have a third land though, so I'll put it in the graveyard. You were about to drive 80 miles just on the hope that a store 80 miles away will fire modern. No way. How much is 80 miles? Sounds like a lot. But speaking of which, tomorrow I'm also gonna drive a lot, but I'll just to see my friend. But I also play modern. I have built the Jeskai Beanie Beanos deck in paper. Allora, do I want to use a solitude like this? Nah. I 30 kilometers. Yeah, I think I'm having actually a similar drive. Let me see, because it may be the same. Singapore el video? No, 83 kilometers. 83 kilometers. Less than 80 miles. It's funny. In my town, we have like a lot of players, but there's only Pauper. Pauper and Dual Commander, that's it. No other formats. I think I'll leave this on top. I think they tried at some point to do modern full proxy, but as always, whenever there's like, I don't know, there's like the people just don't want to play with proxies. People just want to own their cards. It's kind of like the TCG thing, right? Sure, you can play with proxies, but it's just still not gonna make you feel like it's yours. So this thing never really lasts too long. You have weekly modern today in Helsinki. You're gonna play Jeskai Blink. Yeah, same. But put a couple of wear tear. I have like 3 wear tears. Your hometown is 100 kilometers from Barcelona. I feel like that's a lot. 100 kilometers from Barcelona. Yeah, but it's like the traffic to go to Barcelona will be insane. Like, I remember doing that with Javier, because Javier also, when I was staying at, he's, he wasn't living in Barcelona, he was living a little bit abroad Barcelona. And we were driving to Barcelona sometimes. It was like lots of traffic. Why do I always play Riddler? That's a good question. Make this charge. Every time you check, there's a Riddler in hand. That's lucky. You should check more often then. You're casting Ragavan. Are we doing the thing? Are we doing the thing? Yeah, let's do the thing. Poseiju, Riddler. Riddler is collapsing in value. It's down to 120. Nice. Collapsing. That's actually the definition of collapsing, I'm sure. The put is one card in hand. Do I want to do Solitude? I don't think so. I'll let you hit me with Ragaban. It peaked at 155 yesterday. Nice. The Riddler stonks. Ah. Does that mean another card is gaining? Ooh, is that how the MTGO economy works? I doubt it. Is that how the actual economy work? If one stock goes down, another is gaining? No, right? No, it's not. It's not. Maybe on average it is. I think I'm just jamming. Just jamming a random Omnath on the table. Secret Foundry? Yeah. Just Bram. No, it's not. It can be, but not always. Yeah. Oh, vabbè, consign the Omnath. That's so sad. Consigning the draw for Omnath. You are casting La Solitudine. La Solitudine. Alright, Ragavan, please behave. Don't find any good cards. Ever. Orange Chant, perfect. This is the definition of not a very good card. Vren and Tix. Allora, they have one card. I think I want to go Solitude Ephemerate. I think I'll pitch this Orange Chant, also known as La Merda. Yeah. I hate Orange Chant so much. This is why I always lose with this deck. I just don't know how to appreciate this card. What you doing? Consign to memory. Okay. Ephemerate. Exile that. Ran and 6. Ping that. Go. One has no cards. Is this the anti-meta deck? Maybe. It is. Is this the end of this video? It is. To be honest, though, I think I played very bad in this video. If you watched on YouTube, you probably did not see the end because you tilt quit at some point in the middle. If you watched, if you're Alfred, thank you for watching. I always know I can count on you to get those views on 2x speed. Thoughts? Prayers? Lots of prayers when playing this deck. Also thoughts, because if you don't think, you lose. Blood Moon's bad against this deck. Very good against this deck. The mana base is, as someone mentioned in the chat, worse than Zoo. And saying that your mana base is worse than Zoo, it's saying that your mana base is very bad. Honestly, saying that anything is worse than Zoo means that it's very bad, to be honest. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me for this video. If you're watching YouTube, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.